Guys, so I am going to be planning in my Recollections. It used to be my Recollection spiral, but now I have taken it apart and off the coil and punched it into a Recollections binder. And I like this a lot better. If you guys have not heard me talk about it, I really like this a lot better. So last week's spread, I don't even think I aired this. I think some of it got cut off at the end and I just didn't even remedy it. When I printed this off, it really didn't do the colors justice because my printer, as you can see, was running out of ink, so it's kind of this purpley blue, which I didn't mind because it was wintry and it still looks cold. Actually, I'm kind of chilly right now just looking at it. Not that that has anything to do with it, I'm just a little bit chilly, but I'm gonna put a blanket over my legs. But yeah, since it got cut off already, I just wasn't that happy with it, and so I didn't even air it. I don't believe, I could be totally wrong and I aired it anyway, but I didn't love it. And so this week's is going to be better. And so it is going to be for the 8th through the 14th. And I am excited because I'm just excited to plan, period. In all of my planners, I'm excited, and that's just how I'm feeling about it. And I'm stoked about it, you guys. I think that it's going to be a great year. I'm happy about it. I mean, I'm happy planning again, and that is big, okay? Because there for a little while, I just feel like I got kind of out of sync, you know? And sometimes that happens, and I feel like it happened to me. I don't want that to happen this year. So I've grabbed some washi. I've grabbed some thin silver washi, some thicker silver washi, and then these two because I want this to be kind of like a lodge feel. So that's what I'm going for. Kind of like a cabin in the woods. It's cold, a lodge, you're freezing, you're keeping warm. I've pulled some different papers, a lot of different papers actually, and I want to use a little bit of all of these. So that's what I'm gonna do. If I decide not to use them, I am going to be doing another spread in my happy planner that's going to utilize these papers as well, because I'm just in that kind of a mood. I'm in the mood to where I'm freezing cold and I want to do something with that kind of thing. I actually used these two papers in the same week in my Target Dollar Spot planner, so you guys will see that. But I'm just going to kind of utilize some of these papers. So I'm going to do this kind of lodgy kind of theme, and I think it's going to be really fun. So I know I for sure want to use some of this buffalo plaid. I mean, all the plaids, right? I mean, you gotta have a lot of plaid. I love this cable knit sweater theme. I kind of wish it weren't red but you know, when you think of like lumberjack, you think red anyway. So I really don't mind that. I think I might save these two beautiful plaids for my other spread in my happy planner. I think that I might do that. And I think I definitely want to use this one and the buffalo plaids for sure. So I'm thinking that for sure. And I like these trees as well because it just gives it that lodge sort of feel. So I want to use these scraps that I had left over. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make some little marks here for my measurements. I don't know what these measure out to be. Honestly, I don't trust myself to do it that way. I always do it this way where I kind of just make my marks and I kind of go with that if I have a pen that actually makes marks and works correctly, which this one is not. But that's kind of how I do it. Just, I don't know why. I just don't trust myself that I'll get the measurements correctly, and I don't want to make a bunch of cuts and then be wrong, because that's just the kind of look I have. And I'm going to go get my other trimmer because this one is not reliable. It does not keep things straight very well at all. I think my youngest is awake and howling in there, which is not good because he hasn't had a good nap. I'm trying to figure out if that's the TV I'm hearing or if it's my youngest and he's complaining, trying to wake up. He woke up in the middle of his nap and that's never good. So I put him back to bed and rocked him back to sleep so that he could get a good nap. I can't tell if that's him or not. I don't hear him again, but we'll see. He's been waking up in such a good mood, and now he's not in that good of a mood today. He woke up last night in the middle of the night as well, so I really don't know what's going on with him. And then Tristan is coughing today and sniffling and sneezing, and so am I. This weather, you guys. We've already gotten too many sicknesses this year. We don't need anything else, for real. We just got over being sick for, what was it, like 2.5 months we were sick? One of us in the house was sick with something. It was all these things that kept coming into our house. It's like, get out. And I feel like we just kept getting it because our immune systems were low from the last thing that we caught. And then here comes something else knocking at our door. And it's just not fun. So we don't want it. Keep it at your house. My brother has the flu. My mom sounds horrible. She just called me a few minutes ago, and I'm like, I can't even talk to you on the phone right now. Like, I don't even understand you. And I feel bad, like, asking her what she's saying over and over, because I know she doesn't want to repeat herself, but at the same time, I can't really talk to you on the phone if I can't understand you, so. But she keeps calling, so I don't know. Alright, so I want to do these 4 papers, I think, is my plan. So I'm going to do the same thing for these, and then we'll get started. So I will be right back. Okay, so I've cut these down as well. And hopefully you can't see my blanket, but it's cold. Okay, so I've got 4 each of these. And I think these are so stinking cute. I just love plaid, period, number 1. And number 2, plaid just feels, it just looks like it's cozy. You know what I mean? It's a piece of paper, and yet it looks cozy. So, I am going to, I keep hearing something, and I swear it's my kid. And I don't think it is. I think it's my, I think it's Tristan's TV. He's not feeling that well. He's laying down watching some TV in his bed. And his TV keeps making noises, and it sounds like his brother's crying, but every time I like pause, I'm like, and it's not him. And it's driving me bonkers, because I'm like, please turn that off. Whoever that is faking being your brother, and it's annoying me. It's not okay. Okay, of course I have lost my stupid washi cutter. I don't even understand how it gets lost when I put it in the same stinking spot every time, and all the other supplies are there, and yet the washi cutter is always the one, it's always the culprit, it's always the one that's missing. And that is annoying. I'm trying to see if I have something else I can use really quickly, because I don't feel like pausing it again. I'm looking somewhere else for something else. Oh, I found the black Power Ranger. That's pretty cool in my planner bag. Sure someone was looking for that at some point. And of course not. And so, I guess I'm just going to use this ruler right here like I did in my Target Dollar Spot planner, because that's just how cool I am. I just improvise, right? Still works the same. I just don't know where my washi cutter has gone. Okay, so I'm going to use this on this side. And I think I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. I wasn't going to, but I kind of want to. Buffalo plaid is just, you know, and it's not all the way to the end, and that's going to drive me bananas. So let's alleviate that issue. I've been watching a lot of different planner videos. I've been trying to watch people that I don't normally watch, or different planner styles that I don't normally watch, or I haven't found yet. And sometimes I feel like YouTube does a great job at... Is there seriously just 3 of these? Really? Sometimes I feel like YouTube does a fantastic job at giving you new people that you haven't ever seen before, and sometimes I feel like it just doesn't. So you end up watching the same people and it doesn't introduce you to anybody new. You're like, how have I never seen this person before? And I feel like that happens sometimes. My cutter didn't cut this straight, and so this is not going to be all the way correct, and that's going to drive me nuts, but that's okay. It just is what it is. That's why I don't use that one. It's also a scoreboard, so I still use it for some things, so I keep it around, but it's annoying. Alright. But I have been watching other people, and it's so much fun. And I'm not the kind of person that I just copy what other people do. If I do that, I always try to just shout them out and give credit. Even if they'll never watch my channel, that's not the point. Even a planner style, even the smallest little thing, if you do it like someone else, I feel like you should say it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you should just copy people and not say it out loud. Like, oh, I was watching this person and they do this and I liked it, so I'm going to do it too. And I just feel like you should do that. I don't feel like, I never want to be that person that you watch for a really long time, and you know, that person, you watch them and you like their planner videos, you've been watching them for a long time, and then you find somebody else and you've been watching their planner videos and you're like, wait, this seems really familiar. And their styles are exactly the same, or you see a spread that's just like someone else's. I mean, just like it. Like, I saw this, I'm not going to name names because I don't do that, but I saw this YouTuber, and I had been watching her for a really long time. Oh, dang it. Look at it. It just missed it. Almost made it, but not quite. And she, then I saw this other planner spread, and I was like, wait a minute. This looks so familiar to me. And lo and behold, it's like the same spread. And she like copied this girl and didn't even say anything about it. I'm like, wow, that's just awful. Terrible. I hate when people do that, so I never want to be that person. So if I do it, I promise it is unintentional, but I would never do that. Like, I might get inspiration from somebody, but if I ever copied somebody else, and look what I've done. I put washi on there, and it's going to cover it up, so I'm going to have to lift it all up again. How annoying. Why would I do such a thing? But, I'll always say it. I'll always say, you know, I was watching this person, and I really liked what they did, so I'm going to do something similar, or, you know, whatever. I will never just copy somebody and then not give them credit for it. I think that is so disrespectful. I hate that. Not that anybody's ever done it to me that I know of, but I just have seen people do it to others, and I don't like that. It bothers me really badly. So, I don't know why I got on that soapbox, but I'm chatty today. Can you tell? I'm just chatty. It's kind of gloomy and dark. And I don't know, it's chilly in here. I turned the heater down because he was getting hot. And now it's chilly. Hey, baby. What's wrong? Okay, so I'm going to try to get this done in the midst of all of this stuff that's going on. In between, well, 1 second for you, but a little bit of stuff for me. So Tristan just came in here. You guys probably heard him, and he has a fever. Holy cow. And Jaron, my husband, is about to be off work, which he was supposed to be off an hour ago, but that is just the story of my life. And I'm going to see if I can salvage this washi, but I don't know if I can or not, so I'm just going to kind of keep it there for now. My husband is supposed to be off work to go get Jaren and bring Jaren here, which is difficult because it's like, okay, what do you do in that situation? I don't know. I've talked to you guys about this before. Like, what do you even do if you have one kid who's sick? And I just hope it's not the flu, because y'all, the flu is everywhere right now. I've seen it all over YouTube. People are having the flu. My family, all over my family has the freaking flu. I feel like crap. I don't think I have the flu, but I hope I don't get it. And everybody has the freaking flu right now. So what if it is that? I mean, I'm praying against it, but what if that is it? Like, what do you do? One kid is really sick. Do you bring... I mean, he has another sister at home. So, you know, if he comes to our house and gets the flu, now she gets it. And his mother has an in-home daycare. So then all of them will get it. And I'm just, you know what I mean? I just don't know what to do about it. Because on the one hand, you don't want to say, well, we're not going to get him this weekend. But on the other hand, it's like to protect him and all of the other kids. Like, what do you even do in that situation? And look what I've done. We're ripping this all to pieces. I mean, what do you even do? I don't know. I still don't know, like, I don't know the right thing to do about it. I really don't. You know, they've been sick this season. They have been sick with every single thing. And, you know, most of that, we haven't kept Jaren away, and Jaren has gotten it or gotten worse and he's brought a lot of the sickness here, and then they've gotten something else right after they got rid of the first thing. And it's because, you know, we don't make that rule to where if one of them's sick, we don't keep them away, and then they all get it, and we're just passing it around to everybody. I just don't feel like that's the right thing, but what do I know? I mean, I guess we're still getting him. I just don't think that's the best option, but that's just my opinion. I just feel like it's not worth it for him to be sick. I mean, he's in school. He doesn't need to be getting sick. I understand it's our weekend, but I just feel like if somebody's sick with something like that, we need to keep it away from him so that we don't keep giving it back and forth. But anyways, that's just my little soapbox. And now I'm thinking about it because poor Tristan is sick again. He's crying because he's saying his head hurts. And I knew he had a fever when he said his head hurt, because that's the telltale sign that he has a fever. He says his head hurts. So I was like, oh, crud. And I checked his temperature, and sure enough, and here comes his little flushed face. Tristan has a very telltale sign that he's getting sick, because under his eyelids are super dark. So under his eyes get really dark when he's about to get sick, and that's the same way my brother is. And so I always can tell when Tristan, and I told my husband the day before yesterday, I was like, oh boy, his eyelids are so dark right now. And he was like, yeah, they are dark. And I was like, I hope he's not getting sick. And then lo and behold, here he comes with a fever, and he's been acting a little puny today, not really eating a lot, and now here he comes. So let's just hope it's just something small. It's not that big of a deal. Ugh. I'm just tired of this weather and this sickness and yucky stuff. I'm just sick of it. It needs to go. Or at least bring something fun. Like, we haven't gotten any snow or any fun things. We've just been sick, and that's not fun. Nobody wants that. So, anyways. Now I don't know what I'll do, because my poor sister's gender reveal party is coming tomorrow, and everybody's sick. So now I don't know what we'll do. If he is still very sick and not feeling well, then I guess I'm going to have to take him to the doctor at some point. And maybe I can go to the gender reveal party after Joshua gets home, and he can stay home with the sick babies so I can be there for my sister. But I just don't know what I'll do. Guess that's what I'll do. best I can. Yes, that's all you can do, right? Bad for her though, because everybody's sick. That's just no good. No good. No good. Okay. So I have that, and then I have this strip that I saved, and then I didn't even put down the middle for this one yet, so I gotta put that down. And look at this, so crooked. Glued it down so crooked, but I think the washi will cover it anyway, so that's okay. This spread is going to be so cute if I can ever finish it. I'm really happy with it. I think it's going to be really cute. Just got to get it there. Sickness is no fun. At all. And your baby's being sick is awful. So awful. It means that you don't sleep, and it means you don't. Good grief. Look at this washi. It's so terrible. It keeps them splintering and coming apart. It's so frustrating. I hate when washi does this. It's almost like this washi is a little bit too sticky, and so it's just kind of falling apart. But I want to use it, so I want it to behave for me, at least to get this strip done. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay, where did my ruler go? Here it is. Okay. Alright. Okay. Corrected that. My husband was calling me on the phone. So, oops. So I'm going to try to get this finished because I'm really excited about this spread. I think it's going to be super cute. I'm going to put this on my sidebar. I love it. I don't mind that this spread is a little bit heavy because that's what I'm going for. So I want that heaviness. I like it. I think it's pretty. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to avoid putting washi on the sides of this just because it's so close. It is so close with the holes and everything, the way it has to be punched for it to fit into the binder, that I'm not going to put washi down the side. I feel like it just makes it choppy, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm also going to go ahead and use these for my numbers. I don't have all of the numbers that I need for it, so it's going to be a little bit interesting. I think I'm going to use this white paper to cover it up. Do I want to do that? I don't know. Let me see if I have some little white cover-ups. And I did. So I'm going to use these, and I think these will work just fine. I don't know if they're quite big enough, but I think they will be. Yeah, that'll be good enough. it's not going to show through very much anyway, but just the little bit that shows through, that will help a lot. Alright, so that's that. Then I'm going to put, where did I put that number? What in the world did I do with it? Certainly didn't put it where it goes. I put it on there to, oh, here it is. To get off, and where is it? Okay. And here's a 9. And these are so stinking cute. So cute. And 11. Alright, this is where it gets a little bit crazy. Because I don't have a 2. But I have this, and I'm going to Frankenstein them together. Okay, I need to cut some more. Not perfect, but don't laugh. Okay, and we have 13 and 14. These are so cute. Couldn't let a 2 drag me down. Okay, so there's that. And then I am going to put some of, I've pulled out stickers and now I don't know where they went. I'm going to put these to-do stickers down. So cute. Isn't that cute? The font is really cute with them too. Ah, dang it. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get that straight if I tried. I think I'm going to put this on here instead. If I can get it off. And put this today sticker because I don't normally film anything on Sundays, just upload. Okay. And then, if I can find my tweezers, which I just had 2 pair, and now I don't know where either one of them have I am determined to finish this spread. It is adorable. It is cute. And I'm tired of things like trying to stop me from doing it. Everything is crazy right now. I just got Tristan ready because his daddy's going to take him to the doctor real quick while I stay with his brother, and we're going to make sure he doesn't have anything crazy contagious. And then as long as he doesn't, we're going to go get Jaren after that. I think that is the best decision personally, because I just feel like Jaren doesn't need to go to school with sickness. So I think it's better to make sure that Tristan doesn't have nasty crud before we bring another child into it and get him sick too. So I think that is a better decision. So once my hubby thought about what I said, then he was like, okay, you're right. So I appreciate that. So hopefully Tristan doesn't have anything. It's just like allergies or sinuses or whatever, and it's okay. And then they'll just go get Jaren and then come back and he'll be fine. But he has a fever, and so I don't know. I just want to make sure that he's all right. So and make sure he doesn't have anything that Jaren could bring to all those other kids too. So hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully it's okay. So I'll probably get interrupted one last time while he is here, and then I will continue and finish. I think I'm going to put some of these really pretty snowflakes. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, so he went and took him to the doctor. So I'm going to keep adding these snowflakes. And they're really pretty. I'm also going to add this. It's going to kind of serve as my weekend banner. And let's see. I think I'm going to add it here. Yikes. Cute. And then I want to add this sticker for over here on my sidebar. It says today is going to be the best. I think that was really cute. And I'm going to put these stickers down here for my note section. Okay. Keep adding a couple more of these. These little tiny ones are cute. And I think that is going to be it. So now I'm also going to add this just because I think it is adorable. And so I want to go ahead and poke my holes that are covered up by the cardstock so that I can know what's going on. And I want to put this right in the middle there. And when I punch these, I have punched so many and so over and over and over and over. My hand was starting so bad. It's not perfect. So if you ever notice that while I'm doing these plan with me's that the holes are not exactly lined up perfectly, that is why, because it's, phew. Okay, and this has an adhesive backing, so I'm going to use the adhesive that's already on here, and it will stick just fine because I've used these before. If I can get it off, that is the question. Okay, I'm gonna stick that right on there. So cute. And I also put cardstock on the back as well so that I can put some notes down. I'm probably going to put some full boxes on the back so that I can just have a spot to write some notes and things down. So I will put that on there just kind of as I need it. And I was going to see if I wanted to add anything right this second, but I don't know that I do. I think I'll just, because I don't know exactly what I will want to write down in that spot. So, I don't know, I think maybe I'll put this one here. It says 1 day at a time. And then this one says to-do list. I can put it here as well. So I wanted to add that in because I think it is just adorably cute. And I think that's going to be it. I think I'm going to leave it alone now. So I'm going to write all of my things in there. And I'm going to stick this back into my binder here. Oh, I didn't punch my holes on this side. And so that is going to be it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope that it didn't seem like there was as many interruptions as there were when I edit it. Hopefully it flows together just a little bit more than it really did in real life. But I just had to get this done. I couldn't leave it unfinished and then come back to it because it's just so darn cute. I really like it a lot. So I enjoy how it turned out. I think I'm going to enjoy working in this spread for this week, and I think it is really cute. It makes me feel cozy and warm for sure, so I like it a lot, and I hope that you guys liked it as well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy planning. Bye, you guys.